CATV is proudly presented by Toyota.
Ben, when we spoke to you in Alice Springs, you said that you'd be ready for your Test match debut, and it kept going well. But how much of a surprise was it for you, and how do you, I suppose, assess what your Ashes debut was like overall?
I wouldn't say it was a surprise. You know, I always knew it was going to be tough. It's been a very tough 2 days, but you know we've got to put that behind us now and focus on what's ahead, which is to bat long.
Talk me through when you had it out and then it wasn't out.
It was pretty frustrating, obviously, but I had to sort of again put that behind me and make sure when I was at the end of my mark that I was focused on what I need to do from there on.
You seemed to talk it over between you a little bit when you came back to the crease. What was the thrust of that conversation?
There was nothing much. It was being in the heat of a battle. Things can get heated out there, so that's all I would say it was.
And just finally from me, what's going to be your main approach when facing Mitchell Johnson at some point on day 3 or day 4?
Well, I've just got to play what comes down. He started off pretty well, but whatever comes down, we've just got to be up for the fight, and hopefully we can overcome whatever he chucks down.
Ben, you kept going pretty well, but overall, how would you judge the England bowling performance? Was it just really good Australian batting, or do you feel as a unit you could have bowled better at them today?
Well, I think as a unit we stuck out what we needed to do pretty well. It's a really good wicket, very good for batting on, not offering a lot off the pitch. We had plans, and I thought we stuck to them really well. We needed to build pressure, and even the wickets didn't come very fast, but they did come from that pressure that we built.
For you personally, were you pleased how it went for you? I mean, you're bowling quite fast, and you kept going. So, were you quite pleased overall with your own contribution?
Yeah, I mean, to get the first wicket, a pretty proud moment. I'm pretty happy with the way that I went about it, backing up Brodie and Jimmy, who did a fantastic job.
And as a team, I mean, how do you sum up your position now? I mean, it's going to be a real fight, realistically, isn't it, to save the Test? How do you sort of sum up your position as a team now?
I don't think we can look at that too much. We've just got to focus on what we need to do over these next 2 days, which is bat long, score as many runs as we can, and as I say, we just got to bat long.
Ben, of course, as a side, you want to score a lot of runs for the sake of confidence in this match, but how important is it as well to try and put miles into the legs of the Australian fast bowlers with Perth just around the corner?
Yeah, it is. It's only a 3-day turnaround after this, so the longer that they're out there, it can only benefit us. So we've just got to try and get up to that 500-600 run mark.
Ben, 2 or 3 catches went down in and among, and they were quite costly. Is it easy to get down on yourselves when that sort of thing happens?
I don't know. I don't think so. No one means to do it. I think we're all pretty good at not living in the past and moving on with things. And if you make a mistake, you got to be switched on and hopefully take the next chance that comes to you.
It looked like Australia was bowling on a different pitch when they bowled. Was that their intent? I mean, even Lyon was getting a bit more turn than your spinners. What do you think that was?
No, I don't think it was intent, because whoever Cookie threw the ball to, they ran in hard. They gave 100%, which is what as a captain, that's all you want to see. If things aren't going your way, and you guys are running in, that's good to see as a captain and as a player out there. The new ball is crucial, which maybe helped the ball carry through a bit more.
But Ben, what was your impression of the way Australia went about their innings, in particular the partnership between Clarke and Hadding? I guess sort of the 2 senior players on their side who kind of stood up for them.
Well, I think we don't want to look at too much at what the opposition have done. We tried to take the positives out of these last 2 days, but we were on the receiving end of a good partnership, and hopefully 2 guys from us can do that over the next 2 days.
I was going to say, I guess watching the way they went about their business is a good lesson in some regards to your guys and what they can do. If one team are capable, then I guess you'd think your guys are capable as well.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's a good batting wicket, and if anyone gets in, then hopefully they can go big like them 2 did.